Good day and welcome to another episode of Exploring the Divine Beauty of Miagao Church. Today, we travel to the heart of Iloilo to uncover the rich history, the meticulous architecture of one of the Philippines' most iconic landmarks.
This is not just an exploration, but a special part of our project entitled Centralian Lens, Art Appreciation, where we immerse ourselves in the beauty of art and culture to bring us closer to the masterpieces that have stood the test of time.
Come with us as we look back into the 18th century and admire the intricate details and cultural heritage of the Miagao Church. Let's go! The Miagao Church, officially the parish of St. Tomas of Villanova, stands as a testament of its resilience and faith in the community. Established as a parish on May 15, 1734, the town of Miagao experienced repeated pirate attacks, leading to the construction of its third and current church in a more strategic location. Initiated in December 1786 and completed in 1797, under the guidance of Fray Francisco Maximo Gonzalez and Capitan Domingo Libuon. The church was built with massive stone blocks from nearby areas. Despite facing earthquakes and wars, the Miagao Church has endured, reflecting both Spanish colonial and local architectural ingenuity. Its intricate facade features a relief of St. Christopher amid native flora, and the twin belfries provide a commanding view of their surroundings, serving as a stronghold against invaders. Recognized for its historical and cultural significance, it was declared a national shrine in 1973 and later included in the UNESCO World Heritage list. The church remains a symbol of the town's rich heritage and unwavering spirit.
The Church of St. Thomas Villanueva is also known as the Miagao Church, is one of the most outstanding examples of the fusion of Western Baroque-Romanesque style with folk Filipino motifs. This UNESCO World Heritage site was designed with a touch of Spanish, Baroque, and Romanesque early medieval architectural styles, with the addition of Chinese, Muslim, and local Filipino elements. You can see this in the facade of the building, which will be presented later.
So now let's come closer and explore the different elements that we can see. Now, we are seeing the facade of the cathedral. We are welcomed by the squareness of the church, the massive bell towers that appeared asymmetrical due to the different structures of the two bells, and the angled buttresses that reinforce the visual identity of the structure as a fortress. The buttresses at the side of the church are used to support the height of the masonry wall of the church. It is built diagonally rather than standing parallel to the wall of the church to prevent the cathedral from bowing forward. There are no engineering innovations in the structural compositions of this church because they are simply built to withstand the destructive forces of nature. It was an architecture that took into account the tropical climate, the frequent earthquakes, typhoons, and fires. Right below the pediment is an ornate rectangular vase. Superimposed on the protruding arching dowel is an elaborately framed central niche bearing the statue of St. Thomas of Villanueva. The topping rectangular mass is a balustrade composed of spindle-shaped balusters, which are a common feature in Filipino-Hispanic domestic architecture. It does not only appear to support the pediment, but also to provide continuity in design between the lower and upper sections. The ionic line below the balustrade enhance the horizontality of the molding, while the Doric triglyphs and the Baroque curves along with the customized balusters, capitals, and foliate ornamentations all contributed to a very unique artwork rendition in high relief. Aptly described by one author as a unique explosion of botanical motif reminiscent of Aztec art.
The belfries that flank the facade of the Miagao Church are of uneven height and configuration. From a distance, they loomed as a symbol of authority, stability, and dignity, a veritable fortress of divine presence.
Now, you may wonder who could be the person in the center. So, the central figure of St. Christopher carrying a child Jesus on his shoulder, stylized papaya, and other fruit-bearing trees planted in vessels are carefully arranged to complete the balanced composition. Elaborate forms and sculpted frames break up to add three-dimensional effects in the walls.
Now, these are some examples of tactile art as they can be felt physically and visually.
Now join me as we explore the interior design of the Miagao Church. Now, we are here inside the Miagao Church. The main church building has a simple rectangular plan. Unlike larger churches and cathedrals here in Iloilo, the Miagao Church has no apse, transepts, or interior columns.
The only interior columns are a pair of square pillars supporting the choir loft above the front entrance. These columns divide the entrance into three arched bays with the center bay framing the front portal. The loft also makes the oculi at the pediment accessible from the inside and may have served a defensive purpose. Did you know that the sanctuary of the church is composed of an altar, tabernacle, retablo, and shrines on both sides? The retablo is gold-plated and consists of a crucifix at the center, statue of Saint Joseph at the left, and the statue of Saint Thomas at the right. The perfectly carved colonnettes of the retablo and the acanthus foliage draping its side are distinctive design elements of the high Baroque style. As I have mentioned earlier, next to the life-size crucifix, inside the center niche are the statues of Saint Joseph and the patron saint of the church, which is Saint Thomas. The top niche is occupied by an image of the Santo Niño. The two shrines at the sides of the sanctuary house the statues of the Sacred Heart and the Blessed Virgin Mary. The Miagao Church stands as a living legacy of the culture and way of life of the people of Miagao centuries ago, anchored in a strong foundation of Christian faith.
Do you know how the church has this unique color? Its unique color is called an ochre, which is due to the materials used in constructing the church: adobe, egg, coral ground into dust, and limestone. The egg whites were used as mortar to create a more durable foundation to the church. The adobe is used in church, was made of silt and clay, which is only found in Iloilo City.
In conclusion, the Miagao Church, also known as the Baroque Fortress Church, is a breathtaking fusion of Spanish Baroque and Romanesque early medieval architecture. With its resilient walls that have withstood wars, fires, earthquakes, and revolutions, it stands as a testament to strength and endurance. The facade showcases a unique blend of Chinese, Muslim, and local Filipino art, featuring traditional Filipino art like St. Christopher's central figure and bas-relief decorations of papaya and palm trees. The church's distinctive yellow ochre color comes from the ground coral and egg whites in the adobe mixture. Notably, the Spaniards utilized egg whites to reinforce the mortar, or otherwise known as the argamasa, in their churches, a method aimed at fortifying the structure's durability. Its unique features, ranging from the Gothic stained glass window to the high Baroque style of retablo, showcases the rich history and artistry of the area. The church's significance as a symbol of faith and tradition remains deeply ingrained in the community, serving as a living legacy of the people of Miagao. Moreover, the incorporation of asymmetrical bell towers, angled buttresses, and ornate decorative elements such as the rectangular vase, balustrade, and intricate carvings make it a true masterpiece. The thoughtful consideration of the tropical climate, frequent natural disasters, and the use of traditional Filipino-Hispanic architectural features make this building not only aesthetically pleasing but also functional and resilient. Indeed, the Miagao Church is a powerful testament to the rich culture and traditions of the people of Miagao, reflecting their deep-rooted Christian faith. No wonder travelers often marvel at its distinctive and impressive architectural designs, intricate ornaments, and meaningful motifs, making it a true gem of the country.
We have explored the Miagao Church and its rich and diverse culture. See you next time!